Hey guys, how's it going? CoderMan here. In today's video, I want to give you my 5 tips on investing with Bitcoin or really any cryptocurrency and the reason why it's pretty important right now. One thing I want to say before we get into this video is I've been in Bitcoin for about 4 years now. I actually mined it back in the day, and believe it or not, I ended up getting a few coins and buying really stupid stuff. So hey, I really wish I kept those coins and continued to mine it, but hindsight's 2020, so what are you gonna do? So as I'm sure you guys know, cryptocurrency has been all the rage for about the last 6 or 7 years, but most recently it has really started to explode, and part of that is because things like Bitcoin are growing exponentially, but it's also because the media and other organizations and stuff are talking about it. But there's a lot of misinformation. So first off, behind me you can see that I have the Coinbase charts, which is basically showing you what the track is for right now. It's showing the last month. But if I go ahead and click over to the last hour, you can see. Let me get a little bit closer for you guys. You can see that it's down, just under $400 in the last hour. Now, the reason that this is important is because Bitcoin is a very volatile market. And realistically, just like any investing, the money that you put in, you have to be okay losing. So I think what's happening now is a lot of people are, taking money out of their retirement or taking money out of their short-term savings and saying, hey, I'm going to drop it into Bitcoin and I'm going to go buy a Huracan. Well, it's not really going to happen like that unless you have a whole ton of money to really spend off. And I'm saying like hundreds of thousands of dollars to put into Bitcoin and see growth. If you have, say, $1,000 from yesterday to today, you'll make $100. Okay, not bad, but certainly not going to quit your job. The second thing with Bitcoin investing is to know what it is. So if you're sitting here saying, I have no idea what cryptocurrency is, then it's not for you. You need to know what exactly it is that you're getting involved in. And really, this goes for any sort of an investment. Now, I'm not going to sit here and give you investment advice on how to make X amount of money in X amount of time. That's not the purpose of this channel, and I believe that those people are just guessing. So at the end of the day, you have to do your own research. I'm going to put a bunch of links down below in the description on sites that you can learn more about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general and blockchain and all of those, which if you don't know those keywords, definitely dive in and learn more. My third tip is to not fall into FOMO, fear of missing out. So you're seeing a lot of people investing in Bitcoin, throwing it up on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, and saying, hey, I'm going to become a millionaire, or I already am a millionaire. And there are some people that are, but really you don't want to invest just because others are. And again, that goes for any sort of an investment. If you spend all your time wondering or doing what others are doing, then you're always going to be following somebody else. You're always going to be behind the 8 ball. What you need to do is you need to figure out what you're most passionate about and invest in that and continue to grow with that. And if it's technology or something along those lines, or real estate or whatever, just invest in what you are most enjoyable with and, screw what everybody else is doing. The only exception to this is if you have a trusted friend or advisor or something that is getting really great returns on something and you trust what they're saying, then maybe jump into that. But again, do your own research, talk to an accountant, definitely make sure you have all your legal ducks in a row before you jump into anything, whether it's Bitcoin or honestly any type of investing. So at the beginning of the video, I mentioned that cryptocurrency is volatile. Like I said, it's down. It's actually so here's the best thing about this. Since I started this video less than 5 minutes ago, it went from $370 to $410 down. All right, if you just invested and let's say you invested a whole bunch of money, you just lost some money. But that right there is not the point. You're not supposed to look at this. And really, the only reason I'm showing this is just for proof of what the market's doing. I don't sit on this page all day. It's just the likelihood that a market will go up and down, just like in the stock market. The only difference is with cryptocurrency, it goes down considerably. This morning, this was like 11,200 per coin. Now it's 10,899. Yesterday it was 9,000. It's all over the place. And realistically, if you involve yourself with the individual ups and downs, you're going to drive yourself crazy. My last and final tip is to have fun with it. Enjoy the ride, learn a bunch, get involved with it, just have some fun with it. But again, I cannot stress enough, do not cash out your 401k. Do not pull your retirement. If you have short-term savings for an emergency fund or say start a new business or something, don't touch that. Only invest money that you can stand to lose. If you put $10,000 into Bitcoin and tomorrow it drops to $3,000, be okay losing that $7,000, because if you're not, it's not right for you. Again, I really can't urge you enough. Definitely do the research. See if it's something that you want to do. But now's a good time to get in, I think. Personally, I think it's on the higher side. I don't think it's going to crash or correct right away. I personally targeted around 16,000. We'll see how it does. Maybe it'll grow more. I'm sure it's going to have a lot of corrections. So, you know, if you have only a little bit of spare money right now, maybe wait for a dip. But again, definitely do your own research and decide what works best for you. And above all, have fun with it. I appreciate you guys checking out this video. If you're new here, please subscribe. Like the video, comment if you have any questions on cryptocurrency, and as always, I appreciate the continued support. I'll catch you guys in the next video.